Well, hello people. Welcome to the live stream. And a happy weekend to all. VOD watchers, the start of the build, as always, will be timestamped for you below. Or in the video, of course. Now, welcome to LOB, who's golfing today, so he won't be able to hang out with us at all, which is a shame. Enjoy rounds of golf, though. Star Stuff is here, and also my #1 fan. Last stream I watched, there was a competition to get the most points. It sure helps with stream engagement. Yeah, I bet it does, doesn't it? Hey, great. Jude is at #2. Nice to see you, Jude. How are you? No, you can choose your XP if you want, Star. Feel free. I wonder what happens when you hit a certain threshold, right? Will you, do you level up? Is there some sort of reward system? Yoakley's looking amazing. I can't wait for the detail. Thank you, greats. Yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying Yoakley. I was actually going to do Thessia, but I woke up this morning, I was just like, I kind of want to play CS2 vanilla. So I was like, let's do a Yoakley stream. But then we can't go to South Benedict because there is a build that isn't out on YouTube yet in the city. So we will have to be careful with where we go. But happy weekend to all. I'm enjoying a coffee myself on a very wet Saturday. Just in from a dog walk here. 84 Parsons is also #3. How are you, mate? Welcome in, Parsons. Clovis, good morning from Florida. Good morning from northwest of England, Clovis. Welcome in. How is life in the Sunshine State? Good morning, guys. Nice way to spend a Saturday afternoon. It is indeed, isn't it, Platario? Welcome in, mate. You're #3 now. Just changing all the time. Anime Bros, Nicola, welcome into the stream, guys. Ben as well. Welcome in. You'll be lurking for a bit. Google said it may give some perks or something. It didn't specify. Right, so it's a mystery. Not even Google, who owns YouTube, knows. Wonderful. So last time we were in Yoakley, we were in the midst of sorting out this waterfront area, which is what we'll resume today. We had some unfinished row home districts here, and I think I'd also like to de-pedestrianize a lot of this because I want some other supporting road structure to be able to cross the waterway here, other than just the motorway. So that's what we'll do today, anyway. Bit of road prep. It's stormy here. Yeah, it's absolutely pissing down here as well. It is a wet, grim English day. Although I'd rather it be this than it be steaming, to be honest. So, I'm happy, of course. But how is everyone? Been any wonderful plans? It's of course the 4th of July weekend, so happy 4th to all the American friends. I hope it was a day full of joy and celebration for you all. I think I'll keep this on the same axis here. How do we want these houses to sit against the road? They're all sort of different angles here, aren't they? Okay, yeah, we'll keep that then. And then I think I was a big fan of the 3x3 or 3 deeps, wasn't I? So let's keep it 3 deep here. And we can do it there as well, and that'll be another 3 deep there. Try and maximize that space. Although let's first of all do this junction because I want to make sure we leave enough room. We might need to expand it. So all this pedestrian can come out. We will retain some of it, but oh no, I didn't want that bit actually. Oops, let me redraw that. Stop by one more time to enjoy the view. Thank you, LB. We were just hoping or sending well wishes for your golf round. Hope it goes okay. It's humid here this morning. What state are you in again, Tim? Remind me. Hey, Bread, Pickles, how are you? You go into the land of cows and cheese today. What is that, Tim? Is that, what, like a farm attraction, maybe? Is that what you're doing? So we'll have our pedestrian there. I don't really want to... Will the stadium fit here? Can I just about get you in? Oh, very nearly, actually. Okay. I don't want this to be like a massive arterial system. I think we'll just blend it in with some highway roads. We'll do... I think directly behind the stadium here. And then if I bring you up, how does this node behave? possible roundabout actually. If we maybe move it a touch further over. Let's do 4-lane highway here. And then maybe there instead. Yeah, I think that's the better solution. And then from that point, actually, we'll then drop down into normal road. So it becomes just regular street and not highway roads. No grid snap in there either. Do we like that? I think so. So then do we want the roundabout here? You're in Illinois, but you're going north of Wisconsin. I was thinking Wisconsin, you know. It's known for its cheese, I think, isn't it? I guess the land of dairy and cows, like you said. Hey, Pedram, how are you? From Iran, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. How would we say hello in? Is it Arabic? Or does Iran speak Arabic? I think so, right? Actually, not sure. How do we say hello? Pedram? Hey, Mongo, welcome to the stream. Welcome, guys. Do we like that? I think I do. The way that peels off there, I think that's pretty nice, isn't it? That's pretty sensible. I reckon we could also go to asymmetrical here as well, actually, because it's already at the top, isn't it? Let's come off our snap in here and line. We can probably redraw that curve road, actually. It's a little bit messing up with the paint, isn't it? Hey, Adam, how are you, mate? Salam alaikum, I guess. Yeah, probably, right? I guess if it's Arabic. Just want to come off all the snap-ins here and find a point. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think we'll do that one. Cool. That sorts out the hierarchy then and allows cars to continue up this hill. Which it will do for a bit. I won't do too much of this today because this will be very much sort of part 2 of the university, if you like. When we need that education demand. Until then, hopefully you can just go, hello people, straight in. We can. And we'll keep the pedestrian waterfront there as well. To mention I want some of it. And then in terms, let's see, maybe not this bit, because if that road wants to come across, let's explore that as well. How's the terrain around here? Are we losing lots of different heights? No. Single contour line, actually. I'm currently playing CS1, decided to start a new city map called Mountain Plain. I remember Mountain Plain. Remind me what DLC or pack that's from, or is it base game? Am I doing good? I'm not too bad. I'm just busy with. I'm tired, I think is the word. Yeah, I'm tired. But I'm okay though. I'm healthy. It's nothing, you know, life altering. But yeah, just a lot of admin. Started packing for the move this week. And amongst lots of recording and editing and dog walking and packing, gymming, I'm ready for a bit of a chill, you know. Bit of CS2 Yoakley detailing is what I need. So every time I do this, the bridge police come after me and tell me that it's blocked off. But I kind of do like it. It functions as a bit of a sort of a weird, doesn't it, if you like. Do we want to do fully embanked, maybe? No, I don't think we do. Let's upgrade this road into regular, because I probably will have some zoning along here. If not park space, because it seems like a nice area, doesn't it? Right up against downtown waterfront. You imagine this is pretty expensive real estate. We'll have that there, and then we'll use that as our bridge start point. Will you just jump across for me? No, of course you won't. Of course you won't. Never does. Never does, is it? Our pedestrian road's still broken in CS2. Yeah, they still just seem to drive on them whenever they want. But for the most part, they're fairly quiet. Like, what are you? Post? I guess with the lack of a service point mechanic like it is in CS1, they don't really have anywhere to go. So the cars just drive on them anyway. At least for services. It's from Map Pack 2 DLC. Cities Mountain Plain, is it? I can't remember that one. Mountain Plain from Cities Pack. Can't visualize it for some reason. You're going to clip everywhere but there. Oh, that's such a horrible incline there. Why are you reading as in water? You're absolutely nowhere near it. Let's come into some very fine terrain refinement here. We need, I think, just a slightly higher lip to leave the water from, maybe. And then we'll set that up the same side too. So, trim this off. You're okay? Is that a very thin line? And that must be a power line, mustn't it? Yeah, must be. And just smoothen that underneath as well. See if the game likes that a little bit more. Yeah, the only way it's letting us across is with a little down, which is super annoying. Let's see if we can do everything but angle snap. This is one of the most obnoxious waterways in the city. Every other one's just been fine. But this one is just refusing to have the bridge go. Is it just that angle, or is it the whole water here? The whole waterway just hates it, doesn't it? Yeah, there's not one little area. That's 2.7 there. I think I can tolerate that. Bugged? It shouldn't be. I think it's just... This is why we need anarchy, right? Something like this should not be this difficult in the vanilla experience. No. Not a single stretch. Even though we've literally just done it, now it hates it. Wider road, maybe? No. Okay, we will really change the terrain then in order to accommodate this. Let's come up. Let's grab a higher contour line over here, maybe. Something like this one. Be a little high, but we'll chisel it down. I will get this bridge in, I'm not going to let it beat me. Just something like that. Might change my road hierarchy plans slightly, but it should be okay. And then let's also do that the other side as well. I did want all this waterfront road to connect in at the junction to make some nice highway stuff, but I probably won't be able to do that with this terrain difference there. But that's okay. We can just slightly alter our plans. There we go. There we go. It must have just been like 1 or 2 contour lines too shallow. But even still, my point, right? Next time they release an update, everyone, please ask for toggleable collision. You all just saw why it's so desperately needed. Right, and then you just come straight back down. And then you will do... This is a great excuse for a bit of continuous curve, actually. Is there anyone here that doesn't play the CS game? I'm not sure, actually. I'd be quite interested to know that. Hey, Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. And Shu as well. This game changed your life and determined your future career. Are you becoming a city planner, Pedram? Or some sort of urban engineering, perhaps? Very cool if you are. Yeah, nice to see you, Wolf. And Robbie as well. Welcome in, mate. How are you? So we'll do this here. Then I will move to Highway Road. I'm not sure what's going to happen this side of the interchange yet. I imagine it'll probably be decided when we open up the tile boundary. God, I love complex curve. So nice. And then keys. Yeah, do you want to do the key roads or the regular ones? I wonder. Let's have a look at medium. Medium road with key. Pretty much 0 there. Then stick a little roundabout on it, just to end it. Essentially a cul-de-sac. How do the cul-de-sac roads look on these, actually? Very random. I don't think I've ever used that one before. It's not really a cul-de-sac though, is it? It's just a roundabout at that point. What the point of a cul-de-sac was to have it just as concrete, right? It's fine though, it's more options, isn't it, I suppose? And then you, if you love me, will go straight in. Yes, you will. And then you're going to cut and fill there. You are, aren't you? We don't want that. Let's see if we can just tickle this terrain back a little bit here. Let's come in with a small brush size, very small. Just like the tiny, tiny little layer. Bit of soften. Oh no, that's too shallow that. Let's go like that. That might help it. If you just do that, I think. Doesn't do it for a very tiny bit there, or is that just spare terrain? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, okay, we can push that down then. Wonderful. And then, if everyone is happy, we'll all just sensibly join at this junction. On 180 degrees. Yes. We'll have some fun with this as well, I think. Maybe some highway configurations. Yeah, no, I know for sure it's map pack 2, area, suitable, has all connections. What theme is it? Really can't picture Mountain playing for some reason. I like a lot of Cities maps. Well, I like all of the Cities maps. They're all very nice. But, I remember the one with all the islands. Bay Rivers, of course. Winding River. Some really nice maps in that map pack. We can slope the height difference here. And then, whilst keywords are performing well for us, let's see if we can also bring them in here as well. Let me get you straight down. Minus 0.8 isn't bad. Invalid shape. Interesting. We need to delete that power line, don't we? We do. Get rid of that. I don't know where that's coming from, actually. Was that what was stopping the thing from upgrading? It's not, no. It's the key itself, isn't it? Let's do some more terrain chiseling here, then. Thank you for 69 of you as well. Joining me here on Saturday. Appreciate you spending your time with me. Just try and open up that channel a little bit. That should help everyone settle in. You will come straight down. Invalid shape. I wonder why. Come across the road, it didn't mind it at all. It's okay, we won't do it that side then. And then let's just begin to compensate for this height difference now between the arterial and the quays. So we'll go for there. And that should be pretty easy, I think. Are we getting up? Quite hard to pick out the right contour line on those key roads sometimes. Can you put a tutorial about the build just in 9 tile? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Pedram. What you mean, like a 9 tile tutorial? I mean, most of the vanilla builds will fulfill that. You just stop following once we hit 9 tiles, basically. When the tile moves to 25 projects for remastered and PC people. It's a boreal theme map, is it? Mountain Plain. Hold on. let me look at it. So yeah, Mountain Plain. I was about to type in Cities Skylines. It's not just showing me picture of Mountain Plain. Oh yeah, I remember it now. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, the river has just triggered the memory. How's the build going? I'd love to see some screenshots of that. I always love seeing cities built on the content maps. Mouse was building on Meandering River, which is one of the better ones from that map pack. That's a really nice map. I was quite close to putting Orchid Bay on that if we hadn't have just built a tropical city in New York. Really nice map. And then you just go up to the tile boundary as close as you can. And then just a bit more terrain to chisel down here. Took a little bit of time, but we got it there. We need to fight against the anarchy sometimes. We trim that one back as well. There we go. Cool. Interesting to see how many people take this exit as well now, you know? As a possible entrance, because there's loads of different exits here. You can get on at the junction down this way. And we could also add another ramp coming up from this side too. I've already just noticed that. And one here. I know that connection is available like here, but I think it'd probably get some use there, wouldn't it? Especially for people coming out of the downtown on this road. Well, explore that. Let's get the row homes in first though. Hey Quantum, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. Happy weekend. We could just check their own tier video. Yeah, we could. I just started, it may take some time to make presentable for screenshots. No worries yet, no pressure. So I'll add even more pressure. I want it for a city showcase one day. So get to it. I want it on the city showcase in, should we give you 12 months? 12 months is enough, isn't it? I'll give you 12 months to get it on city showcase. I really enjoyed that CS2 city showcase last weekend. That was a really nice one, that. Really nice example of like a lightly modded build using official assets and some decals. Yeah, like Canal City Centre we did was very tasteful. Did we just use trees to line it out? I wanted to do a playground as well, didn't I? I was going to before the game crashed. We'll do that as well today, whilst I've just been reminded. Cool. I do want to slow down the population growth of Yoakley quite a lot. Like, episode 13 will be out on Wednesday, and we're already at 72,000 people, which is quite a lot. Couldn't hurt to have an extra on-ramp, exactly. Exactly. I'll do some tree line in here as well, I think. Should be some little sweet spots. We can land in between the bushes. We'll do some more pins on the OE map as well today. How's the audio for you guys, by the way? Do you need the game a bit louder? Do you want my voice quieter? Is it alright? That city was extremely impressive. Yeah, I really liked it. It was very good. Let's get a scattering of more random trees here against the highway. Get some larger trees in, hopefully between the homes. And maybe do a bit of sand on the corner here as well. And maybe here as well. Also, we'll cut this in. Let's take it up to the highway. Got some smaller rocks in here as well, I think. You can't hear the game at all. Jump it a bit louder. I think I've also got my sound down a little bit as well. Yeah. But let me put the master on 100% and then I'll just slightly adjust an OBS. There you go, that should be maybe a little bit louder for you. Audio is fine for me. Good. Alright, let's bring in some younger bush around here as well. I hope we'll get a wave of content creator trees for CS2 actually. I'd love for Mr. Mason to do that again. And then here, do we want the pedestrian road to just come down? Probably, right? Reconnect here? Yeah. We don't want the turn here either. No left turn. And then, do I want the asymmetry facing the other way here? I might even downgrade this one to walkable road. That way it blends in with this junction a little bit more. And then this one will become the... Could do that as 4-lane actually. Very small stretch though, isn't it? You don't really get the turn-in lane in time there. I do kind of like it though. And definitely no traffic light there either, or pedestrian crossing. And same here too. Let's do no light. And then don't cross on these fast roads here. Yes, I think that's what I want. And then we can definitely drag the surfaces out from the stadium here too. Although there is already a fence there, isn't there? Maybe there's not a need. Yeah, probably not. Let's get rid of this park in here as well. See if we can put a car park in to compensate them for their loss. Can we get very long? Can't get very long. Perfect. And then we'll do some nice tree-lined, grass-lined streets that respect the front of the university. And then we'll put wide park in there too. With probably birch, adult birch being the most landscapeable tree, I think. And probably here as well. Oh, I can't do it on asymmetrical road, can I? No, that's fine though. I can live without it. Hey David, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Hey Karen. Please don't bring politics into the chat, Pedro. It's against the live chat rules, mate. They're in the they're in the video description if you need to reread them. Just nothing political in the chat, please, mate. I've really grown to love CS2. The Yoakley and Philadelphia both really captured me. I dare say look forward to them slightly more on CS1 content in a minute. Yeah, as I was saying earlier in the stream, I was going to do a Thessia stream today. But I woke up just purely in the mood to play some vanilla CS2. It is very enjoyable. Let's carry on this surface here too. So we're kind of getting pulled into the university here, but that's okay. There's always more detail to do. And then I think we'll continue that birch line in. We can essentially just treat this as our own tree line, can't we, here? Tree line street, I mean. Just got a very wide grass banking. And then we'll do it up to where the normal road starts. And then we'll grab some more tree line here too. Sure, wouldn't mind for this area. One of the leisure venues, Chungus's here. Can't really place them because they cost a fortune. So what have we got? What's our minimum size asset here? What's that? Grand Dynasty Hotel? No, that's got to go somewhere more specific, hasn't it? It's £2 for just there. We're thinking like a cinema or bowling or a mall or something. As a Cinevista. I just feel like this space here on the entrance into the city centre is primed for a big asset. I'm actually just going to delete the roundabout there because it's stopping me placing it. How much is this? Oh, it's free, isn't it? It's a unit building, idiot. Something like that. Little Cinevista. Definitely love the logo exposed to the highway, right? We always love a logo. Flashbacks to Wood Vision, actually, that isn't it? I just realised you said earlier you were already packing for the house move. That seems really quick. Yeah, there's no chain either side, mate. No chain either side. So I'm very lucky, actually. Very lucky. So yeah, they were already on raising inquiries with the contracts now. So last few weeks, hopefully. I was actually thinking of starting a CS playthrough on my channel, but without a voiceover. How did you begin your incredible journey? I started out making videos just to practice video editing for a job I was already doing. And then a community just kind of grew around that. And then it just became my job after a couple of years. But if you want advice to start with content creation, do something you enjoy. Do something you enjoy and the audience will come naturally. So if that's CS, yeah. Then do it with CS. I do really wish we could place these more than once, you know? Like, I want more than one cinema in the city. What do we think? Do we like the Cinevista here? That's a big jump there, isn't it? I didn't see that terrain height there. Well, we'll change that. How about some more parking around the football field? There'll be a few thousand going to games or some public transport. Oh, we've got public transport here. There should be a bus knocking around here. Yeah, there's buses going by here. There's a stop just there. But yeah, definitely more parking, especially now we've got the cinema here as well. I'll try and place functional parking Well, I'm not a massive lover of the huge ones. I think that's actually rather draw custom parking in, you know. Hey, first time catching you live, welcome in, fuck it. How are you, buddy? Thank you for stopping by. Ball as well. Welcome to your first live stream. Isn't there a mod to have the same building 2 times? Yeah, find it and Anarchy will do it for you. But yeah, I'm trying to keep it vanilla. I'm trying to play with no mods just to see how it stands up. You boys alright? Why is everyone stopping here? What you all waiting for? Is it just... There's a bit of a bottleneck here, is there? There is, isn't there? Okay, I'm gonna put a traffic light. There. And here. Just so it staggers the flow across that junction where they're all getting stuck on each other. Yeah, let's draw custom car parking in. Let's do... Wouldn't mind doing some like disabled stuff right by the stadium, you know? Like... this. How about that? Yes. That's what I want. Suppose I should also use the one-way road as well, shouldn't I? Yep, and then we'll do this way, that way, and then we'll have that one go down. That should be right, isn't it? I think. Let me turn off traffic lights here. Holy shit, Mehmet. Finally gifted memberships. What did you gift? Mehmet gifted 50 memberships. Are you insane, Mehmet? What are you doing? What are you doing, Mehmet? Holy smokes, Mehmet. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Holy crap, it's just gifted to so many more people here. Hello, there's so many of you. Oh my god. Hello, everyone. Hello, people. Mehmet, you're a beast, mate. That's so cute. So we finally figured it out. Do you know what it was? I didn't have a membership often below £5. That's what it was all along. And then Mehmet finally gives his membership. Finally gifting memberships. Yes, Mehmet. Thank you so much, mate. Holy shit, Mehmet, that's crazy, dude. 50 of them. Thank you so much, man. Enjoy your memberships, guys. You get access to the emojis and stuff. Most of my members only content's on Patreon. There's not too much here on YouTube. But Eggsy got one. Jen, April Green, Cake Boy, Lemon Fuzz. Eggsy and Jen just lurking. Hello both. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. Haley Burton as well. A few candies here as well. APC, Brassack. Enjoy your memberships, guys. Thank you so much. You're ridiculous, Mehmet. You're absolutely ridiculous. Thank you so much for 50, mate. Wild. Thank you, mate. That's very, very humbling. That was very... I was not expecting that. Thank you so much, man. Kind of want to make some members posts now. It's a shame we can't give patrons, isn't it? But I appreciate it, Mehmet. Thank you so much, mate. You're far too kind. You're far too kind. Sorry, it's got massively distracted now. Everyone blame that on Mehmet? Everyone blame it on Mehmet? Let's do another one here too. Yeah, so Mehmet, I emailed my YouTube manager again after I thought I got it sorted. And then I was like, it's still not fucking working. I was like, you told me that it would work. So my YouTube manager actually gave up. She passed me on to like YouTube behind the scenes tech support, like the sort of people you speak to and like your channel gets banned and stuff. And I was like, yo, like, I really need these memberships turned on. My audience are asking for them every single time. Then it just took them one look. They said, oh yeah, you can't do it because you don't have an option below £5. And I was like, oh, I did it, Mehmet. And there we go. That's all it was all along. There's nothing on the membership as tab to say that, by the way. They just leave you to figure that out for yourself. Thank you, Mehmet. Thank you. Yeah, if you want to opt in, you have to tick the thing. The little, what's it called? A little 3 dots on the membership stuff to opt in to receive them, I think. Let's bring some more buildings in here. Would like more than just the cinema. Let's go up there as well. 50 gifted memberships and somehow I miss out. I know, I'm sorry, Reckless. I guess you had like a 1 in 2 chance, right, with 100 people here. Unlucky, mate. Hello, Velo. You alright, mate? Welcome into the stream. Dave, you're gonna love Monday's run-up, by the way. Oh, no, sorry. But you've already seen it, haven't you, on Patreon? No, that's Monday's episode. You're gonna love Monday's early access episode. I ran out, Dave. You'll like it, mate. We love Mehmet. We do love Mehmet. Mehmet is a hero of the people. Been around for so long as well. He's a tier 3 patron as well, by the way. Just to shine even more light on what sort of a beautiful human being with fantastic character that Mehmet is. Yeah, tier 3 patron. He regularly super chats. He's just gifted 50 memberships, which is like what? That's quite a lot of money, isn't it? Like, it's crazy. He's also a patron, I think, to several other CS creators. Like, is there a bigger CS fan than Mehmet? Possibly not, you know? He's really different, gravy. Turns out you had it disabled. Yeah, you have to enable it. We've no commercial demand, so I guess we'll go office. Southwest is always the go-to, isn't it? Just gonna just fill different spaces here. I'm happy for different buildings to show up. Or do you want to go high density office while we're near the downtown? Towers aren't out of the question here. Not out of the question at all. 110 people. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Tibor gift. Yeah, so you guys have access to all the emojis now. You can spam them. There's a Roy Keane one. We need to add some more, I think. Mehmet starts going through the roof. Yeah, Mehmet's now is a good time to buy stock in Mehmet, actually. Yeah. Oh god, I'm online too. that is not at all what I meant to do. Let me just delete those. You can use the tree brush to delete the rocks, by the way. I just have to find the right pixels to fly over. There we go. Have a happy Saturday to all. I hope everyone's well. Looking forward to a busy weekend, hopefully. Things to do. Families. Barbecues, maybe. I was a bit disappointed in the Discord last night, actually, that the Americans kind of didn't deliver on Food Envy. I was expecting it to be a lot better for 4th of July. Like, Mando's been posting, like, fucking dinosaur ribs in there recently. I thought, you know, 4th of July is going to deliver. We've got Josh, of course, with the smoker heritage from Carolina. But, not a lot at all. Although Darwin made up for it with some simply wonderful Greek food, I have to say. And the Food Envy channel. The AI waste no time looking for parking. They absolutely love parking roads, but they seem to hate mechanical parking. So these over here, you know, when we built this in like episode 3, was it episode 2? The I like big box and I cannot lie episode. Everyone was like, egg, the car parks are too big, they're not using them. I was like, well, let's just see what happens. But even now, 73,000 population, these car parks never really fill up. Any sort of parking road example here again, immediately fills, like straight away. But then these ploppable ones have also filled as well. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the AI does with it. I know there is a whole pathfinding parking mechanic and they weigh up the costs of things now, like the cost of petrol and the public transport versus just walking there. So yeah, I'm not sure. I've kind of not really figured it out. It's also kind of difficult to tell what's functioning as it's supposed to be and isn't, you know? Just going to take off some pedestrian crossings here. There's quite a lot of them. Let's leave those ones on. Let's continue our little landscaping around the car park here. You did your best for 4th of July food. You're not American though, Ian B. That was my initial concern. Dinosaur ribs. Can I find those dinosaur ribs? Maybe. When was it? It was a few weeks ago, wasn't it? Mando posted them. Hold on. Food Envy's been a busy channel recently. Holy crap. But was it this long ago? Just went past Ian B's wonderful looking Greek salad. I can't find it. He's gone. Food Envy's too busy. It's disappeared. But join the Discord and look at pictures of people's food. That's how I spend my evenings. Didn't think a single bald eagle screeches 4th of July, Americans slacking off. Oh my god, did you see the San Diego fireworks? How hilarious was that? They had a technical glitch. That just... Hold on, let me see if I can find it actually. It's actually hilarious. So obviously these pyrotechnic shows now are controlled by computer systems, rigging them when to go off. But in a mistaken identity here, or mistaken... Oh, that's so loud. Yeah, they all went off at once. Or like, what was it? Yeah, all the fireworks went off at once. And apparently this happened across the whole city. Was it in the replies? No, it's not there, is it? But yeah, hilarious, right? Look at that. Look at that. They all went off at once. Like, several hours worth of fireworks all detonated at the same time. Across the whole of San Diego. Like, just wild. Someone is definitely losing their job for that this morning. Yeah, so if you like, there's a video on Twitter, you can go find it if you're interested. But of someone like filming from a hilltop perspective across San Diego, and there's just these huge pillars of mass detonating fireworks across the skyline. It's actually hilarious. Never seen anything like that before. Really funny. Imagine the people that weren't aware there was a fireworks display on. That must have been something special, right? Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. You need an Oppenheimer edit of that? Yeah, you do. You do. Yeah, it's weird at times, parking. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's working as it is. So remember, in those dev diaries, they made a big song and dance, didn't they? They were like, oh, there's the whole pathfinding thing now, but I can't see any rhyme or reason to it with the simulation at least. So maybe it's just because this one's free. Maybe they are just going for it because of that reason. Because if you add on-street parking fees via the district themes, does it include these roads as well? I have no idea. Like, are these kind of roads included in the parking finding simulation? I don't know. There's no way to tell because they don't feed back to you what the parking situation's like either. If you got sacked for that, you'd have to say you went out with a bang. Yes, you would. Absolutely, you would, Ben. You would go out with a bang, wouldn't you? Right. Oh. Yeah, I don't really want people walking through here. Thinking maybe adding some pathways to connect the roads, but they're going straight onto the highway on that road. I don't really want pedestrian traffic there. Is this alright? This is a very underwhelming office park, as the zoning is all messed up, isn't it? Let's break it up a little bit. Let's get something in there. And then we can start to get some trees in here. I might even do some surfaces, actually. I'm not going to drag them out from the buildings because they'll level up and change. So we'll just do some manual surface work. Almost like sketching in delivery access paths, right? Let's just take that straight across there. And we'll just adjust that. Let's turn off the snap in here. It's being too finicky there. We got no more zone there? No, we don't. That's okay. Then we'll just bring trees around that. Imagine you can see post vans driving down there to collect from local businesses. Delivery access points. There. It's a nice way to kill some space between small zoning, isn't it? God, we need a posture check and a hydration break. Goodness me. I have to be careful where we look, of course. Oh, hello. You are not at all what I was after. Delete that. Oh, I broke the bloody thing again, haven't I? Bear with me, everyone. There we go. That's what we wanted. Cool. Yeah, let's have a little bit of a posture and a hydration check, shall we? Well, enjoy the flow up to the highway here. And we'll add that ramp on in a second. Sorry, I'm just moving my microphone if you're wondering what that noise was. No, yeah, a posture check, please, everyone. A posture check. Hey, Renee. I didn't see you in here as well. Thank you. Well, thank you for Mehmet for your membership. You posted the Coco and Jerry emojis. I missed those. Not sure how I feel about celebrating the US breaking away from the motherland. They'll come back eventually, David. One day. we'll reclaim what is ours. I bet if you've got a couple of small shops, that big parking lot area, they will get a little more activity. Well, there's loads of big shops around there. There's tons of office and commercial already. That was the big box area. And parks too, but yeah, we don't use it. Maybe too much street parking. Maybe just using that instead. Maybe we'll go check that out actually. Maybe we'll go remove all the street parking away from that area, see if it impacts it. We'll see. We'll see. They need a historical building function. Yes, they do. They do indeed. So these buildings we put in last live stream are not too bad now. They're quite fun. Maybe getting a touch too tall, but again, there's literally nothing I can do to control that, so I just have to bear with it. I love your cities, man, always the best. Thank you so much, Joshua. That's very kind of you to say, mate. Very kind of you to say. Right, Governor. How many years have I been playing Cities Skylines? I played it when it very first came out in 2015. I was just leaving uni at the same time, and then also ripped all the ligaments in my ankles. So I played it very briefly for like a tiny bit of time, and then kind of had life happen to me. Then left uni, started a career, and then sort of came back to it in like early 2019. And started following along with a lot of Imperial Jedi's content, actually. Which is a few years ago now. Then started building along with that and kind of learned the mechanics of the vanilla engine. And then, like I said to Greats earlier, asking for content creation advice. I just enjoyed. I mean, if you go back to my first video, I credit a lot of my start and a lot of my ideas to Imperial Jedi. Because I'm definitely coming off inspired from his content. And then, yeah, kind of really started playing seriously. So I played it when it first came out, stopped for 4 years, and then I've played relentlessly for the last 6, essentially. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, welcome in, Greener. Nice to see you, lovely. How are you? Happy weekend. Let's get some more rocks around here. What I'd do for a bit of riverbed thin, I really hope they bring in some more nature surfaces in an update. I would love a bit of riverbed thin for this. Some overgrown land, you know. Are we happy with this little corner here? We were going to do a playground, weren't we? Right here. We can probably do two, actually. But that's a highway road, isn't it? So we won't encourage children to walk there. I meant within the centre area directly connected to the lots, but yeah, you would think ones across the street would still function the same way. Yeah. Yeah, I guess some feedback from the Sims on how they find the current parking situation in the city would help with that. A new info view maybe. There isn't a parking info view now, is there? Not that I ever check the info views because I don't ever worry about the simulation. There isn't one, is there? Traffic is just traffic. Yeah, I don't think there's a parking one. Yeah, let's fill this little area in here. Happy weekend to me, Karina. Thank you so much. How's the ankle, by the way? You alright? Feel like I've not seen you in the Discord for a few weeks, Karina. How's the ankle been? That was a massive crane for a small building. Even more surprising when the cranes are on their side. Hello, cocoa beans. Why are you here already, pig? You've only been in for an hour post-walk. You should be alright. We're not going anywhere yet, dog. Let's get some ponds in here. Oh, I love that their gardens actually kind of spill onto this playground. That's actually very nice. Get a couple of Wendy houses down here. Are they called Wendy houses universally, actually? At least in the UK, if not the northwest of the UK, they refer to as Wendy houses. What do you guys call them? Come on, is it overlapping though? Some trees touching, is that the worst thing you could imagine, CEO? So you won't let me do it? Fine, I'm not bitter. We'll do the bushes first. Oaks are too big, I think, aren't they? Probably. You know what, let's just grassline the street. Let's just grassline the street. Hello, cocoa beans. Did you guys hear that? She just kind of like binged at me. Just give me a second to pacify Coco, everyone. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll leave you with views of the current design road network here. You can let me know how the traffic flows. Yeah, just give me 2 minutes, guys. It won't be long. My apologies, everyone. I'm back. I think we need a Coco stream at some point. And there was some Coco content on the Discord the other day. Sorry, not on the Discord. On the Patreon the other day. If you're interested. Yeah, we did have what is the ambient noise? Yeah, what is that? Is it the stadium? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no, is it this? It's this, isn't it? I think it's the tennis. I think it's the tennis you can hear. Sorry, I left you right over that, didn't I? Was that super annoying? Sounds like a medieval city centre. Yeah. Like ye old market. Yeah. Yeah. Medieval city centre it was, wasn't it? It actually was a medieval city centre. I live in a Victorian house and still have all the old building in my garden. That was the outhouse. We just use it for storage. No, I'm on about like a kid's playhouse, Karina, not like an old toilet. Yeah, not like an outhouse, like an actual kid's little playhouse. We called it a Wendy house, yeah. The last time it was the sniffing. Yeah, the cocaine epidemic had swept across Yoakley a few streams ago, hadn't it? That was a nightmare, that. I think I've turned that building off now, you know. Hey, Sonny. Welcome to the stream, mate. How are you? Nice to see you. It sounded like horse hooves. Yeah, I bet it did, David. I bet it did. That's so funny. That's so funny. Let's complete our disabled parking here, shall we? Right by the stadiums. We'll see if we can come up with some sort of geometric path design here. Do you just want to do that? Hate those pedestrian crossings though, we'll definitely remove them. And how about through the middle? I reckon that could look quite nice, couldn't it? Let's get rid of the trees here. And then, I mean, this can be parking road as well. No, I don't want it actually. I don't want to overdo it. I wouldn't mind another building here actually. We'll check that out in a second. Sounded like fireworks all going off at the same time. Sound like something a person would do on their own. Hope not. Get demonetized for that. Cars got banned in Yoakley, everyone started using horses again. You can imagine that being a policy at some point, can't you? Then we'll do that. It does lose us a few parking spaces either side, but I think it is very much worth it, isn't it? And an absolute blessing. I wonder if we want to do grass, sorry, sand with grass border, maybe. Maybe that will look nice. You are a real city engineer. Thank you so much. I'm sure I'm not. If you ask the train, bridge, gradient police, aviation police as well, they'll all disagree. Aggressively. I'll show you. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. Thank you, I appreciate the kind words. I'm sure there's a lot of things I do wrong, but I do enjoy just designing little city spaces more than anything, really. The small rocks. How was the stream last night, Sonny? It was nice to stop by, mate. I hope you managed to get some stuff done. Hey, Stuart. How are you, mate? Nice to see you. It's quite cute, isn't it, actually? I like that. I like my sand with grass border. Everyone put that in top 5 vanilla detailing tips. I wonder if there's going to be a surface node limit. I'm not sure. There could be. Medieval Saturdays in Yoakley, bring your wench to the jousting. It's got like Robert from Game of Thrones in it. The jousting. I can't remember what he says now. What does he say now at the jousting competition with in like season 1, it's like the first 3 episodes of Game of Thrones. I remember what he says. How could you leave out the fence police? The fence police aren't too bad. There's only very few members of the fence police. Anthony was the biggest member of the fence police, but he's not around here too much these days. So I think with, you know, cut off the head and the body dies, doesn't it? That was the case with Anthony. It's which I hope he is still around. He was quite the character, but people do come and go. Yeah, it was really Anthony. He was the head of the train police, really. Do we want to do road connection? I'll make that pedestrian street probably, right? Where's the small pedestrian street? There we go. Yeah, that's right. We should team up as eggs ICCP. Please the police. Yeah, you should. The bridge police are on me at the minute for the bridge in Yoakley. Every episode I show this off, they tell me it's too low. It's at 20 meters, which I don't know, is that okay for bridges? Is there any bridge police here? I guess, could small boats still get under this? I mean, like, would you jump from that? Probably not, right? 20 meters is quite a long way. There's obviously no boats, because these are... I mean, they're already blocked anyway because of the piers. Like, boats couldn't get down here anyway. But every day, I wake up to comments, and they tell me it's too low. It's 20 meters. 20 meters off the ground, which I thought would be a sensible height for a bridge. It's like, that's quite a long way, isn't it? Bridge police here, it's fine. Okay, well, I will employ you to respond to the bridge police comments then, Reckless. And you can tell them. That, on the authority of overcharged egg, it's fine, don't worry about it. There was a SimCity 2013 video on the channel today as well, guys, by the way. I've been wanting to go back to that game for a long time and just play it, because I've not played it for 12 years. See what it's like. And, it was actually surprisingly enjoyable. If not for an extremely small building area and some not super greatly aged graphics. It was actually alright. Better than I remember it being. Kind of went on to say, like, if this would have got some proper DLC and a decent modding community behind it, it could have been quite good. But yeah, check it out if you haven't seen it. I thought it was quite a fun watch. So I'm thinking here, where's the air pollution going? This way. Yeah, so we'll probably put some industry over here, I think. We've also had quite a few comments as well. Oh, I did delete that power line, didn't I? Where are you going? Are you okay? Are you not connected? That was the one I deleted, wasn't it? Yeah, let me take this under the highway. There we go. Yeah, a lot of comments of people suggesting we get some industry under the interchange, so we'll do that as well while we're here today. I don't know, actually. Do we want industry here, this close to what is quite a nice area, like the university? Do you want it here? Funny how you and City Planet went back to old City Sim games at the same time. Has Phil just done it as well? Has he actually? Hold on. Phil, please don't tell me to put that at the same time as Phil. I'm going to Phil's channel. No, he did City Builder Showdown, did he? Sim City, okay. Oh, Phil did Town to City as well. Very nice. 218k he got on his Town to City video. Holy shit. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? That is funny. I'll have to watch that video from Phil. I hadn't seen the City Builder Showdown. Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. Extra thanks to the person gifting me a membership. Please let me pay that forward to someone. Oh, Kate Boy with another gifted membership. Thank you so much, Kate Boy. It went to Big Dave as well. Massive. Massive. Thank you so much, Kate Boy, and welcome to the stream, mate. I appreciate your support, buddy. It's nice to see you. So I think we'll... Actually, do you know what I wouldn't mind doing? Is just jump into Google Maps and checking what's here in real Ithaca. I feel like that's maybe will give us a bit of direction. Maybe a small retail estate. We could do that. So we're here. So it looks like it's part of Cornell, is it? Ithaca School Superintendent Chalmers. Okay, so it's a school with some social housing here. It looks like some low rent, or is this a motel? All here in apartments. This is like low rent apartments, right? Some rural power lines as well, I might add. Very nice. I know there's a lot of new members today, isn't there? There's a lot. There's a lot. You know what, actually, hold on. With so many new members, to just celebrate so many new members joining and to thank Mehmet for that, to give you guys something, because I don't really put too much there on YouTube membership. If you want to like set up the member support, I suggest you go to Patreon, and that's where most of my stuff is, including the podcast. But to celebrate you guys joining, I'm gonna make Rannoch here available on early access with YouTube members as well. So you can already watch next week's Rannoch a week early now if you want to. And then I'll do the same on Monday as well when the early access triggers for next week, if you like. So enjoy that. Thanks for the memberships. We appreciate it. This is nice. Look at all this little interchange ramp work. This is actually exactly what we need here. Look at all this. This is amazing. How is this layered? Is it a bridge? It is a bridge. This is exactly what we need to build in our Ithaca, isn't it? Literally this little slip ramp here that comes up. Okay. Oh, there's Carl Sagan's resting place. No way. That's really cool. What a random landmark to stumble across, right? Okay, so we could do high school. Baseball fields. A lot of tennis courts against the highway for some reason, right? Some fun car parking designs here as well. Okay, that's very inspiring. That's very inspiring. I don't think we'll take it industrial vibes then. I just don't think it's right for here. Let's trim off all this here. Are you building the map to real life place? Not as a recreation, no, but I'm definitely taking inspiration from it, I think. Like when when I come to an area like this, I'm like, what does this look like? It's great just to have that reference in Ithaca. It's like, well, there's a high school here in real life, so we're in need of elementary education now, so let's put some schools here. The Southwest American High School is my favorite, but it's going to be too big, isn't it? Where is it? Yeah, there's no way of getting this in. Yeah, he's a big bastard, isn't he? No, he's not going in. See, a high school wouldn't be too bad. We can make a campus out of that. We've already got another Chinese high school the opposite side of the campus. I don't really want to repeat that asset. Not sure on that one. I need to get some lunch today. What's everyone having to eat? I've got chicken thighs in today, so I'll probably have them with a wrap and some pickles and Greek yogurt shawarma, basically. Yeah. And I haven't eaten today. So nothing yet. Great to find your live stream. Hello from South Africa, Cape Town. Hello, Amari. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. How was life in South Africa? Looking great, buddy. Keep with the great work and thank you for the membership. Thank you, FS Farms. You need to work Sagan into today's live stream. We could do Sagan High School. Need to decide on a high school first, though. Urban High School. Should we do like a custom campus? I think we will. Let's get an elementary school in here. And we'll have this as the sort of main building into the campus, right? So, I'm going to do a parking road, I think. Let's bring this out. We'll do 56 meters. And then a curve of 24. Send that back down into the road. Hello from Texas. Hello, Tenton. Good morning to the Lone Star State. Is it Texas, I think? Is that the right name? Or is it the Red Star State? Which one is it? Well, good morning, America. Have our American friends join us soon. So, I really like that. Just, I think that little angle there, just off of the parking road, is very impactful, isn't it? Let's come back with our snapping here as well for our surfaces. We'll drag all this down. And we'll pull that on there. We'll have a road here as well, because I want to hold some further buildings. Correct, sir, the Lone Star State. Wonderful. Oh, good morning, buddy. How are you? Did you have a good 4th? I bet they really celebrate the 4th in Texas, don't they? We were just talking about the fireworks in San Diego that malfunctioned, which was pretty funny. Although not funny for the person today, I'm sure, that's lost their job. Yes, we'll give you services in a second. I want to get that tennis court aesthetic we saw against the highway. I think that'd be quite a cool little reference. Oh, they're quite big in CS, aren't they? That should be okay. Let's do 2 of them back to back. That should give us exactly what we see in Ithaca. I'm actually quite curious to know. I'm just going to go check, actually. How much protection is between the highway and those tennis courts? Is there going to be a lot of stray tennis balls flying on the highway, do you reckon? That's only a fence, isn't it? We easily get tennis balls traversing that. Nice frontage road as well, actually. Love an American frontage road. Very nice. Runs all the way alongside the highway. So should we do that? Should we put the frontage road in? I think we will. It'd be rude not to now after seeing it, wouldn't it? Okay. I was thinking maybe put the sound barriers on here, but it's not that protected, is it? It's just basic fencing. So the frontage, let's turn on our terrain. We'll have this run at a slightly lower level. The only state that dare blow dark helm with the raspberry. Not showing the reference there, E and B. We have more South Africans here, do we? Where's the other ones? Hello from Centurion, South Africa. Hello, JK. How are you, mate? It's nice to see you. So, it's a good time for the South Africans, it would seem. I don't know where that's going yet. We'll decide that in a second. And now we can sort of use this really as a guideline to place our tennis courts against. I reckon I can probably get connected there, right? You'll stay connected. No, of course you won't. the one bit of the tennis courts that isn't there. And then pretty much... Oh. There we go. Like a war zone here. My dog was terrified, not fun. Yeah, that sucks, man. Thankfully, my Coco is pretty deaf. Or, well, has spent most of her life around gunshots. So fireworks don't bother her in the slightest. But yeah, sorry to hear about the doggo, man. That does suck. Yeah, we'll worry about power in a second. Actually, I just drew power over here, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. We get onto that, and we'll do sewage at the same time. You all happy? There we go. Will you play ball? Keyword. Please do. Yes, she will. Amazing. I wasn't expecting it to do that. Marvellous frontage road, isn't it, just Skinny? Great example of frontage, that. We can make a video. Excellent examples of frontage. We'll just stop by different bits of Google Earth. And just say, man, that's some nice frontage. Sort of frontage that makes you say, hell yeah, right? We'll do that video next week. Spaceballs doesn't ring a bell, egg. I feel like I've heard of it. I've definitely never seen it there. And there's also a bunch of parking here as well, wasn't there? So let's do some more of that. Actually, I'm going to be very pedantic and just check which way the parking was orientated against the schools. There. We need to make sure we save enough room for the high school first, though. Let me also come back to my live streaming tab. Frontage police when? I think I'm probably the frontage police, maybe. Maybe I'm the frontage police. High school, it's a bit old-fashioned for what I'm after. Let's get rid of this road as well. I think maybe a city high school. Maybe at another angle. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. That's me immediately sold on that. Ooh, some roads to respect here as well. And some very nice entrances on this building. I'm inspired, everyone. I'm making inspired noises. Let's bring this little road here. We'll have it come down. And that's all you want for connection, right? Okay. The rest of it can just become surface work then. Once we've got the parking in, of course. Hi, what are you building in this area? I just had dinner. We're building a school campus, Ryan. What, there's a sequel of Spaceballs coming? You need to make that the finale of your Star Wars rewatch with your nephew. I'm obviously guessing it's some kind of sci-fi adventure with the name. Who's in it? Spaceballs. I think I've definitely heard of it. Is it more of a cult classic? I think we'll actually downgrade this to all walkable road here now, you know. Oh, come on. Really? I can just about... There we go. Is that massively kinky? Do I need to redraw that? I probably do, don't I? Let's do it. We'll do a complex curve again. It's a parody of the movie Star Wars. Oh, is that with the dude from Wayne's World dressed as Vader? And he's got like a massive Vader helmet. Is that Spaceballs? It's like a meme template, isn't it? I think. Maybe that's where I was seeing it. I've definitely never seen the movie though. I can probably move this over a little bit actually. Just don't want that other surface to be on the hillside. That's a bit slopey on the right hand side there. Cool. And then we'll just resketch what we just did there. Right. So again, we'll probably turn all this walkable so we actually see people using it. this out as well. We're just straight out of big areas of this tile surface here. Rick Moranis, Bill Pullman, very quotable movie for sure. It sure is, yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen like clips of it and stuff. Never sat and watched the full movie there. And let's bring this up as well now. Wonderful. Can we get a tiny little slope in there? You can just tell that that's not super great. Just want to blend it in a little bit. Is that working? No. Not really. It's fine though. It's fine. I'll figure something out. And then soften that out. And then this surface can come up, which will essentially just extend the road and the car parking surface. This is probably one of the most amazing vanilla buildings, actually. You can really do some pretty impressive stuff with this. In terms of just making it look modded, in a way, really. Bring in some landscaping design as well, just to reinforce those quite harsh edges. It's a bit of transitional green will go down quite nicely, I imagine, right? Which isn't slang for smoking a joint, which I realise having said it, it sounds like that. Spaceballs is Mel Brooks' take on Star Wars. Oh, does the key path join to the key road? It would look good having the path go under the bridge. No. It probably won't fit, I don't think. It probably won't fit. We can do a bridge over. But we won't get the path under the bridge, though. Not enough room, I don't think. The cars use that? No. They can if you're using mods, if you get the extra pathways mod. You can do it there. You can draw in invisible car pathways, but not in vanilla, no. Just aesthetically. Right, let's get that parking in that I wanted. Do you want to try explore some new parking patterns? I've never used the divided one. So let's snap to grid. Well, no, actually, let's do side of building here. And then we'll do stretch of 24. We'll have that there. Let's come to there. That should make it all even. Mostly. In water, you sure about that? There you go. I was about to start fighting with the key roads then. That's fine. It behaved itself. And then we'll get one of those little piers as well here, right? Just got gifted a membership. Welcome in, Butlando. And Hullick as well. Welcome to stream, guys. Been a long time since I was following you, but okay, I'm on your live stream, so welcome back, Hullick. It's nice to see you. How are you? Don't hate that car park in there. I think we'll even do another little stretch as like we did outside the stadium, just to make it look like it's a bit of disabled car parking, if you like. Have that go there. Change it around. Yeah. How will the pathways creating crossings actually respond with these car parks here? You like it? No. I don't like it. Starship Troopers was a good classic movie too. Yeah, Starship Troopers is very good. Which essentially isn't Helldivers, essentially just Starship Troopers, the video game, I think. Yeah, Starship Troopers was great. Incredible special effects for a movie that's that old. I love the cheesiness of it as well. Great movie, Starship Troopers. I really love all your builds, it's amazing. Thank you so much, I think. I'm glad you enjoy them. Even after you've been away for so long, you can still come back and enjoy a build. I think I'm gonna run a pathway through here. Breaking that one up there. You can almost imagine this being staff parking at the front of the school here as well, right? I just want to make these spaces here a bit more functional. Have some pathways through them. Let's get some trees in here we're not using too often either. Maybe some spruce. Need to get the housework done, but cannot be bothered while the stream is running. Up until 3 until the wife gets back. Can I clean the whole house in an hour? Just stick the stream on the phone, Harry, and keep it as background noise, mate. That's what I usually do. If I'm watching something but need to do it, it just becomes like background noise. Like, I watch so much YouTube, like doing stuff like the dishes and stuff. In the bathroom, stick a video on. Pretty much all I watch now is YouTube, actually. I mentioned to you guys, didn't I? Like, I cancelled all my subscription services just with the house move going on. And like Netflix, Prime, Disney Plus, etc. All of them. And I haven't really missed it at all one bit, because everything I watch is YouTube. The only one I actually don't mind paying for is YouTube Premium. The rest of them, I can live without them. Some pines in here as well. That's looking really nice from the highway, that, isn't it? That's such a really nice bit of orientation. Let me save the game here before we lose this. There we go, because we can crash last time. Black bag and chuck it all in the cupboard. Finish cleaning when she's out tomorrow. Is that what you're on, Dave? Yeah, that game does resemble Starship Troopers, I agree. Yeah, I've never played Helldivers. I'm not really into shooters much anymore, really. I haven't really played them since I left Destiny. Don't really play them anymore. Yeah, between Twitch and YouTube as background noise while playing games. Yeah, I love watching. I love I think I'll say the best way I learn a game is by playing along with someone else's live stream. It's how I learned to play Total War, basically. Was by doing that with Legend of Total War. Yeah, he taught me to play because I just followed his moves, played along with the campaigns. You know, the stream VODs end up 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, and you can just play along with it. It's all slow paced, perfect for playing along. Yeah, I love learning to stream VODs. Currently doing the same with well, not so much anymore. We're sort of getting better at it now, but with Baldur's Gate, because I never really played an RPG like Baldur's Gate 3 before. But live stream VODs of Baldur's Gate 3 are such a good way just to learn how the game functions and how different people approach it. Very useful. I love live stream VODs. Love the SimCity 2013 video. Thank you, Jay. We were just talking about that, actually. Yeah, telling you guys to check it out. I'm not sure how it's doing. Let me check. How's it doing in terms of performance? Number 9, which is shite. So, go watch it afterwards, after the stream's done. I'll probably need to change the thumbnail for it, maybe. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun playing it. Very different now. You really kind of feel how far city sims have come in the last 12 years at least, compared to what we used to have back in the day. Let's go back and play SimCity 4 actually. SimCity 4 is the one I first played. That was my first ever city sim game. I remember pestering my mum to buy me the expansion off of eBay because I couldn't find it anywhere in the shop. Was it called Rush Hour, I think? So we finally got it off eBay, and me as a kid, not knowing how to navigate eBay properly, bought it for Mac, and I had a PC, so I had the expansion but couldn't play it. Absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Get some benches out here as well, right, for students by the water. Baldur's Gate 3 is so good. I was just playing it today. It is amazing, isn't it? It is amazing. I'm just coming to the end of Act 2 with a current Dark Urge Ranger run, which has been very enjoyable. I'm after tables here. There we go. Yeah, really like Baldur's Gate. Straighten up this surface here as well. Something like that. And then we did say we'd make all these walkable, didn't we? So we might as well try and achieve that now. Let's come to side building snapping. Why are you turning into a bridge? There's no need for you to do that. Why? Why, CS? Okay, it's fine. Slight change of plan. Why are you doing that? No. It's not gonna work. Fine, we can still pretend. Bring through on the angle. We'll go to here. And then that can come across. And then we'll do the same here. Can we come to side of building? Can. So let's send that one on the angle all the way down. And then we'll do the same here again too. All the way across. And then down from the stairs. And then maybe off at like an angle like this, maybe. There we go. How about that? Have you seen the game coming soon? Meant to be a cross between GTA and Sims. Looks amazing. Which one are you talking about, David? Like a live sim? Power Lives are you talking about? Enjoy your lunch, Hudik. That is full in deep end with the Dirge. You're a braver man than I. Yeah, it's a pretty brutal run. Especially when like I'm trying to give in to the urge as much as possible as well. So like there's some pretty horrible decisions to go around. There we go. You're okay. Slight corrections there. Yeah, it is an absolutely wonderful game though. You're into your branching RPGs. Doesn't really get a lot better. Hopefully we'll get some people attending these schools in the not too distant future. Really love all this service work out the front here. Great way to use that school in it, just differentiate between all the different textures. That's maybe too many pines, let's just do one in each little holding. Let's do hickory actually, let's try to change it up. Inzoi, I think. Yeah, we were doing a live stream on Inzoi, Dave. Check it out on the live tab if you're interested, mate. Some brief first impressions. It's alright, it needs a lot of work yet though. Feels quite skeleton-y at the minute. There's not a lot to it. I was very much looking forward to taking part in the criminal career to find out it's just a simulated day at work. Devastated. I wanted to play the Dark Urge on Inzoi, but doesn't allow you to. Censoring me. Tell him to stop. There we go. Let's just make all this nice and fun and walkable through the middle here. Cool. Some other parks are probably welcome. So do we have any upgrades here? What do you want? A Ruby Rock Music House, and how about you? Rooftop Sports Park on the extension. We don't need the extension just yet. So we'll use some other parks to fill the space here. Let's do some basketball courts in here. Let's do 2 there. And that'll help us give us some more surface to blend in actually. Really does my head in they're 2 different coloured surfaces. I really wish they would be the same. Of course. I'm trying to place it. It won't ever go back to the other colour. Right. I'm not going to waste my time. I'll just patiently wait for it to become a toggle. Send that across as well. And then down here. I'll tell you what, let's actually go all the way across. Invalid shape, you sure about that? There we go. We'll do that one instead. And then down here. And then can we go that way? Yes, we can. Sorry, doing a lot of re-trimming here, but I think it'd be worth it for all this landscaping around the campus come the end. My wife demands to know who you romanced, and I want to play a couple of pocket parks would look nice too. I want to say a couple of pocket parks would look nice too. Yes, pocket parks, yeah, good idea, absolutely, of course. Right, that's made for it. Perfect. Ideal. Absolutely fantastic. Who did I romance? I started sleeping with Lae'zel, and then I did Gale's little quest. Gale accidentally fell in love with me. But he's not the long-term solution. Or the long-term goal, rather. Probably Minthara will end up being most aligned with the Dark Urge's romantic interests, I imagine. But, yeah, probably Minthara, yeah. But, yeah, Gale will be binned off shortly. Yeah, he'll be binned off. That's looking really cool there, isn't it? Oh, yes, there's people walking around it now as well. Hello, people. Amazing. Got 145 here as well, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me on your Saturday. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. Likes are always welcome below. If you are enjoying yourselves. Okay, let me save again. Because I am not doing all that service work if we get a crash. I'm only doing this once. It's looking really cool, isn't it, right? Yeah, there's only 2 assets there. But so much surface extension around it really brings in just a much more expanded space, doesn't it? City should steal town to city's asset variation. I liked how they had it in CS1. Just to click on the asset, a little drop down, choose what you like, but I just want that back. I'd be happy for anything. it would make it a lot easier. Okay, more tables out here, I think. More of these little benches. Some bins too. Let's get some park activity around these surfaces. Bins where you'd expect to find them. How much did you miss, David? Quite a bit, mate. An hour and 45. Quite a bit. Although we've not actually done that much. Some row homes, some new commercial and parking to accompany the stadium, some road hierarchy changes. We're currently doing a Ithaca-inspired high school campus by the side of the highway. Which turned out wonderfully, I have to add. Layers Bay and Team Laser Gale very much like that, but Minnie is a great choice for Dirge. Has great one-liners, so I love her. Yeah, I love Minthara. She's like hilarious character, yeah. Very good responses. Let's do some landscaping here. How long do I want this to be highway road for? I've even got the room here to bring that slope in a bit. I've not, have I? How much is that tile? Of course, it's 2 of them. right on the bloody boundary, isn't it? What a pain in the ass. It's okay. We'll try and slope it. Where do you come back to ground? Here? Let's see if we can slope this. Nah, it's all too tight, isn't it? Are you not sloping up to where I wanted you to? We're just going to have to deal with an extremely harsh tile boundary for right now. I will eventually fix that. But just for today's episode, we'll put the slip ramp in. Just come, please fit. There it is. You can just about get in. Do you want to come back in here actually? Maybe I don't need to be that sloped. Can we come? Can we do that? We can. Yeah, I'll give it a bit more room when we crack that tile, but I don't want to open up tiles that are that big just yet. That'd be a bit further down the line, I think. Then we're developing this road to not look like that as well. We'll sort that out when we open the tile boundary there. And then with this direction as well, let's also give them, because that's a bit of a tight curve there. Could also do that. Just have them come across out of that junction there. There we go. And then I'm actually going to remove the left turn from there as well. Super. Right. So much land pollution there. There's so much land pollution. I'm missing so much. Hello FEC, Exit, welcome to the stream, both of you. Let me scroll up here. I had a great idea for a video game ages ago. AI versus human war game. You can play as either war side, humans trying to stop the AI. That sounds like it'd be a good setting for a Terminator-based Total War game, David. I think. Which is a great idea, isn't it, when you say it out loud? The drop-down feature was nice, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I could have had so many expansions as well that AI win and colonize the solar system. You need to get on it, Dave. Yeah, get coding, Dave, exactly. I'll bring in briefly to say a big thank you to whoever gifted me a sub. Appreciate it. I was lurking a little earlier, but missed the gift, so thank you. It was Mehmet, of course. Who else? Welcome NPC, E6, and Jan as well. Hello, people. All the gifted members arriving at once. It was Mehmet, Eggsy. Yeah, Mehmet gifted 50 memberships. 50 memberships. I see I finally got it working again. Yeah, it was because I didn't have a membership level below £5 and you can't gift above that. That's what was stopping it from happening. But yeah. Welcome in, all late gifted people. Hello. I'm not sure what's going on with this road. I wouldn't mind, I think, the park maintenance building here. Do we have one of these yet? I can't remember if we placed this yet or not. I do like it there, but you can't sit on the parking road. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Well, let's bring this down as a bit of parking frontage then. Why don't we? Like that. And then we'll do park maintenance building. Oh, you pain in the ass. For God's sake. Always, isn't it? Every time. Just never just behaves. There's always one little bit. There we go. There we go. That should give me what I need. Oh. Oh. Oh, there we go. I might not even like this. Might look to be like, nah, actually. It definitely blends in with the school aesthetic, doesn't it? 100% it does. If you have Gale with Minish, you absolutely roast him. Gale's a third child aura. The third child aura, yeah. Definitely third child aura, isn't it? That's so funny. That's such a good phrase. Mind's Eye looks like a good game, but seriously dropped the ball on that. I can't say I've heard of that one. Can't say I've heard of that one. Yeah, 50 was a lot, wasn't it, for you, see? And then I think with this road here, we'll bring out some alleyway just to cover that bit of concrete there. Hello, Coca Beans. You back again, pig? Of course you are. We'll sketch that out. That's a bit close. I can deal with it though. Maybe some bushes behind here. Is it just me, or is a vanilla bird just kissing CO's ass and saying you're beholden to that crappy programming? I don't see how it's kissing CO's ass. I've always played the vanilla experience for the entire existence of my channel. I'm not a massive lover of the curve tool on the line one here. Bring it this way instead. With some more trees here. Maybe some surface work between the highways actually. I don't want it to get too smooth looking. Then again, we have to fill the whole space. Maybe what we did with the car parks earlier actually. Maybe sort of like a leftover sandy construction area. Just in the pit of the bridges. Imagine lots of heavy machinery around here and whatnot. Very much like what's happening near Birmingham at the minute. If anyone drives past the HS2 construction site, you can see a similar sort of aesthetic. Lots of sandy little pockets around the motorway. Everyone kind of road prop work actually. That's a great bit of inspiration at the minute, that bit of the M42. Oh, never goes down it. It's just construction site at the minute. I'm pretty happy with that. Why are you playing the game the way it's supposed to be played? Yeah. I know, right? Let's do... I did want to bring some low rent housing in, didn't I? Really have the room for it here though. What's the tile boundary like? Yeah, it's that big chunk is there, isn't it? Yeah. I guess it's like life, you can play it vanilla, you can harness its full potential. I mean, if you don't like vanilla gameplay, mate, don't come and click on a vanilla live stream, right? But if you don't like it, don't be here. Add some turn lanes into the larger junction here. Then not through this space, I'm quite happy with that there. Yeah, and then some trees between the highway. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Again, this is where I always crave a little bit of riverbed thin. It's always the best place for it. I might actually pop that in a bit of a feedback post. To CEO asking for some maybe basically riverbed thin. Which I mean, like some like I like the grass surfaces and stuff, but some textured like leaves and just overgrowth and stuff. Basically riverbed thin is what I want. But I feel like it would be very welcome. I feel like there's a good spot for something here. Something industrial perhaps. Or a service of some description. How are we doing for garbage collection? Oh, a little bit. How big is the Japanese one? Yeah, too big for here. Yeah, I'm not sure. What do you think here? It's like an isolated little pocket, isn't it? A gas station, maybe? Might be a good spot for a little gas station pulling off the highway here, or before you get back on it. To me, playing vanilla is about managing my own expectations. I lose a lot of motivation playing modded because the expectation of what you can do with it is much higher. And not everyone plays the same way. Not everyone plays the same way. The perfectionist in me hates everything I build with mods because I know I could do it better. Yeah, I get what you mean with that. I felt a lot like that coming into Ilos for the first time. My first ever like properly modded project. I was like, oh. I was like, am I using intersection marking tool on node controller to its fullest extent? You get like a mod guilt. What I'm doing is okay. Yeah, maybe a little gas station here. We do have the ploppable ones from the UK pack. We got 2 of them left, haven't we? Definitely want a gas station here. I mean, that's kind of exactly what I want, really. I might just sit and fit straight away. Vanilla Cities is amazing. Have a little bit of mods like Move It, Eyedropper in the USA. Yeah, like, I don't ever play true vanilla. Like, totally. I need my line tool in CS1. This is true vanilla. But, why are you breaking service connection there? Oh, because you don't have it, that's why. That would help. But yeah, at least vanilla plus quality of life is where I find the most enjoyment out of the game. I lost those with the Days Egg. Learning mods. Yeah, different era, wasn't it, Jen? Different era altogether. A lot of early ILOs is pretty disgusting, actually. it's really not nice. It was before I'd kind of like fully locked into the Phoenix recreation, so a lot of that early city doesn't really fit in with the rest of the hierarchy around it. It's yeah, it's not my best work ever, I don't think. Have a little drink here as well. No, wrong way to play is city, but yeah, playing the city, the sandbox the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, apparently so. Do you think you could share your PC setup in the Discord? It should be in the description, mate, at the very bottom. I won't have that to me. Mention egg, Alice was perfection. Oh, I wouldn't go that far, mate. It's got a nice skyline. The closer you get to it, the uglier it becomes. It's not brilliant. I apologise for my apparent disrespect, but Bianco is to simulate real life, and the limitations the devs have is infuriating. I wouldn't play CS at all for simulation, really. I think its strengths lie as a city painter. Especially with the mods. Yeah, thanks, Darren. Yeah, it's in this bottom of this video description, mate. You should find the PC specs. Cool. Just really nice little discreet gas station here on the corner. I'll stick some more sun as well just to reduce the amount of green around here. At the back of this. Again, I really wish like we had some more ploppable gas stations. I like the UK ones, but there's only 3 of them. And I want more. I'm not sure, maybe as Yoakley goes on I might introduce find it so I can just grab more than one unique building, because I'm sure at some point I'm gonna want another ploppable petrol station. Now let's continue this tree belt off the highway here too. Scrunch Grimes with the $4.99 super chat. Thanks so much, Scrunch. Appreciate it, mate. Yo to you as well. Thank you for the donation, bud. Appreciate the fiber. Okay. It's not turned out too badly there, has it? That little school campus just tucked in there. We really got lost in that. That took us a while. That's quite nice. We get some more trees around here too. In the campus. Joe will never be forgotten. I don't know what it was about that build, but the lore we created around it was so funny and quirky. Yeah. Yeah, the I Lost live streams were fun, weren't they? especially with all the covens, and then we started having, you know, others started contributing to the alien assets. And it was, yeah, it was great fun. It's great fun. Most good times. Makes me smile as well that you guys still so fondly remember stuff like that all the years later, you know. It's very sweet. All these surfaces across. We even have one running up the side there as well, you know. Just to meet with that pedestrian crossing up there. And then some sort of landscaping through the middle here, maybe a little pattern of London plains on the interior. Can we grassline that as well? We can and will. Very nice. I really like that. It's a really cool use of the space. Thank Ithaca for building a real life high school here. I was about to put industry here until we checked Google Maps. We'll look a couple of roundabouts of these insects we missed, the ones with the pretty trees. Yeah, they'd probably go in quite nicely, to be honest, wouldn't they? Little small roundabout there. These ones. Even do one there as well. Yeah. You're getting some really nice flow around these little national roads on the interchange now. Just, if you want to enjoy the flow for a second, while we're in stream. How could you not remember? Yeah. So are you like my #1 fan now then, Star? Is that what this little purple thing means? Oh, there's a whole league table, isn't there? There is a league table. Holy crap. Loads. So Star is in front by 25 XP. Can you guys can see the league table as well, right? That's not just private to me. Maybe we could do like a fantasy Premier League with subscribers. Not sure how that would work. Some more trees around the campus, I think. And, how long are we live here? Yeah, Cocoa Beans is about ready to tap me for ignoring her. I think we'll leave the stream at this campus. I will eventually, I think, come back to Ithaca to reference in the social housing that's here, but I don't really have enough room for it at that tile boundary. And with this being quite a significant tile space, especially these 4 here, I don't just want to grab them now. They're quite expensive as well. But we'll see about it. How about here? Again, just glance back to Google Earth for a second. It's just green space here, isn't it? With like a bike rental is on the corner. Oh, great parking inspiration for that. That's straight out of CS2, that, isn't it? Little parking roads and a straight vanilla pathway. Oh, Ithaca's rail crosses the road here. That's so nice. Mine's elevated. How cool is that? That's a really nice bit of network design, that, isn't it? Only single track as well, actually. Really cool. So I guess what would be under my bridge here in Ithaca with this inlet, it's all park space around here, isn't it? If we're looking at these areas. So switch back to Google Earth. Let me get the right perspective there, right? It's all park space, isn't it? Woods, trails on the other side of the highway. Which is still quite inspiring. But it's not industrial. There's even houses down here as well. Look at that. Is that someone's house? Can we see that? There's a little sneaky preview. You see that then on the dude's house? We come out of street view. Right out on his driveway, just has the level crossing. Have fun. There's all little piers and homes here. How do you get to these places? Like, how are you actually getting there? Am I blind? Am I not realizing something there? Not sure. Oh, these are cute little houses, aren't they? Yeah, how do you get to them? There's a train track in the way. Do you just walk across the tracks? Is that it? You just walk across the tracks into your house? Is that how that works? How do we see the league table? I think you click on one of the numbers, one of the crowns, and it will show it for you. Enjoy the stream, but it's bedtime and also we'll catch the rest on YouTube. See you later, Skinny. Thanks for the BG3 chat. No worries, man. Thank you for hanging out, Skinny. Appreciate it, mate. Sleep well. Shout out to the missus as well. Appreciate it, mate. Noise pollution in CS would be brutal. Oh, no, right? Imagine that in CS. People are egg. You can't do that, egg. It's noise pollution. Be like, right, well, let me take you to Ithaca. Bear with me just for 1 second. Okay. It's just a lot of green space, isn't it, really? Then again, I do have tracks on the floor here. Should I make this single track like it is in Ithaca? Is this going to trigger the train, please? It might do. I'm actually not sure when is the right time to use two-way one track and double. Is there any train police with us today? Can they tell us? Because I could actually bring that through, you know. And then maybe do this one as well. A single track. Is this right? No idea. Would the train police let me know? But we could do that though. Let's stick in the forest here then. We'll take inspiration from Ithaca, but I think detailing under the bridge will happen during another live stream. I want to wrap up here and go take Coco out and then carry on with some editing. Let's get our smaller trees in here as well. Something like this, right? We ever thought about doing a build to mirror the towns along the Hudson River in New York? Hastings on Hudson is really never. I've never checked it out simply. I've never checked it out, mate. We did a poll on the channel a few months ago now, testing the reception of a Northeast inspired build. I think it eventually decided more on Boston. I don't think people were too keen for a New York recreation. I can't imagine it getting, but kind of similar to like Phoenix though. I imagine it getting quite samey after a few episodes, but you could probably say the same about Ilos really, couldn't you? I guess it just depends what it is you're building. But yeah, not a lot of people massively keen on a New York recreation. I think maybe it's kind of too obvious a choice, you know? Maybe that's the problem with it. I think certainly with the Boston Highway, is it called the Great Dig or something? I think that could be a very cool bit of infrastructure to focus your city around. With a Boston-inspired build. Nomus is on holiday, he could tell you. Yeah. Yeah, we'll wait for Nomus to get back. If it's one-way track in real life, I don't think the train police get mad at you for it. Yeah, that's true. That's justification, isn't it, Brad? Yes. I want to keep all these trees in the middle quite cut down, not too deep. Like it has been recently deforested for purposes. Building these big bits of bridge, etc. Wonderful. That. What's really cool with all the trees around it, doesn't it, that interchange? Really nice. Yeah, a lot of fun there. Yeah. There's nothing there for me, but thanks for the help. Yeah, I think you just click on the crown scrunch. Maybe it's only on certain devices. The crown should be next to the people's names. Yeah. Yeah. Sure you spoke about it last stream, but we'll love a UK build from you, Egg. Yeah, one day you'll probably get one, David. You'll probably get one day. Let's add some pins to the map. And then we'll say our farewells here. So shout out where you're at, and we will add your pins onto the OE subscribers map, which is currently very fleshed out. We've got people all over the place at the minute. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, the towns along the Hudson, including Hastings, are a lot different than the rest of New York. There's a train that runs from the city along the bank, stopping at each town. Very nice, simply. I'll have to check that out one day, mate. Sounds fun. Really enjoyed Oceanside's inspiration, actually. The opposite side from where New York is, obviously. Oceanside, California was fun. Suffolk, UK. On that one. Dallas, Texas, of course. Nottingham. Shout out to Brian Clough, of course. Belgrade. Serbia. Very cool. Newport News. Virginia. Rochester, New York. Shout out to Casino as well. He's from Rochester, New York. There we go. I got Nottingham twice. And that hits a subscription limit, so I'll have to up my subscription to add more, isn't it? Anyway. That's cool. We'll leave that on there. Where do we have now? So far spread, aren't you? We need more Africa representation, South America as well. Where's all the Brazilians at? There's always Brazilians in the chat. There's always, yeah. There's Brazilians every week. But not today, it would seem. One day we'll get a Brazilian pin. But until that day, we will leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching. Thank you, Mehmet, for 50 buddy memberships as well. Ridiculous, mate. Yeah, I'll make Rannoch's early access available to YouTube members as well if you'd like to watch it there. And just to say thank you for that, I really appreciate it. So you can catch Rannoch on early access now if you have the membership. So you'll get next week's episode the day that it goes out publicly on YouTube. So you get like a week's early access in advance. So enjoy that. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching and hanging out. Nicola, Churn, Andrew, David, June, Jude, Robbie, Mehmet, again, absolute hero, mate. We'll tag Istanbul next time, Mehmet, promise. Absolutely will. And Karina as well, thank you for modding, lovely. Jen, EMB, Tibor, you're all wonderful people, thank you so much. Don't forget to check out the SimCity video on the channel today that went out. If you want to check that out, that was a lot of fun. But otherwise, yeah, thank you for hanging out, enjoy your weekends, and I'll catch you on Monday's Rannoch.